Alright, hey everybody, we're back. Rango Swirl is the next video on tap today. You can do this using what's called a Rangoli grid, which is this dot grid. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually draw these with my circle maker. But what you want is basically you're going to do in half, 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 half. You're going to do a 6, right? No. 2, 4, 6, 8. You're going to make an 8 section pie. And then along that, the reason they do it on this type of grid is because of this dot. I'm not going to worry about that. About halfway along this line, you're going to start there, you're going to come up, you're going to make a loop, and you can come back at the same sort of halfway mark. All the way around. We're going to go every other one. Okay. So we're going to do this one, we're going to skip this one, we're going to do this one, skip that one. So then it turns into sort of a square. And then here we're going to enclose these to make them triangles. So you have square, sort of a square, underneath a triangle, windmill sort of a shape. And then we're going to come from the outer edge of this to the middle here, middle of that part of that line down there, and it kind of makes this sort of fold, which is really cool. This doesn't really highlight that fold as much as I think I want to highlight that fold, but part of what the challenge is for this alphabet is to include the letter somewhere in this pattern. That I think is going to be the challenging part. Not exactly sure how I want to do that yet, but I'm going to think about it. Meanwhile, I'm going to turn on my light so we get rid of all these shadows. Every single page I pulled out of my pile of paper was all a dark color. I pulled 2 different colors. Well, I pulled it like a dark navy blue, a black, and a brown. So apparently I'm meant to be drawing on a dark colored surface today. Would not have been my first choice, but that's what kept coming out. So I'm just going to mark the center of my page just gently. Actually, I could just go like this, couldn't I? And mark those 2. Maybe I don't even need my circle maker. Haha. Okay, I'm making an X in my page. Can you even see that? I can barely see that. There it is. And then do a vertical and a horizontal, and that should give me my 6 pie pieces, right? Yes, indeed. Go right through the middle, make it straight. Like that, close enough. That should give me my 6 pie pieces, exactly even. And then I want to decide how big my arms want to be, and I think about that long. So I may put a circle. Let me put my circle maker right in the middle here and make myself a circle along that axis. Right in the middle. And about how tall did I want it? did I say? I want it about that tall. That tall? I think at the top of my loop. I want it about there. Okay, so I draw myself a circle. So now I can see when I make my loop about where I want to stop my loop. Okay, so let's draw the V's first, right? So the loop will be here, so my V will actually be a little taller. It'll be even with this. I'm just kind of constructing as I go. I want a line that goes this way. So like my circle is in a square. Because that's where I want that V. All right. This is the shape I've created. Can you see it? Yes. Okay, so I've got a square. I've got a circle inside that square, and then I've got that divided into 6 even pieces. Can you see that? So there's my, where I want my my V shape to be, I think. Is that correct? No, that is not correct. That's not where the Rangoli part is. I now see why you want a Rangoli grid. Interesting. That's not right. You want the... I'm thinking. If I was to draw, connect those, what would I end up with? Would I end up with the circle? Okay, I don't need that square. I just need the circle. I don't really know what I was thinking that I needed that square. I don't need that square. Okay. So let's draw. Will you see this black pen on this brown paper? Yes. Sort of. How about if I draw it with a fatter black pen? That's interesting. It's like sucking up into the paper. It's like disappears. But you can see that. So let's draw it with that. Okay. I'm going to draw those V shapes where those start here. Straight through the middle. I gotta try to turn my page so I can see where I'm starting and stopping. Here and here. And here and here. Okay, I've gone through the middle. I've made my pie pieces. They should be even. Why they don't look even, I don't know. They should be exactly even, but they don't look even. Interesting. Okay. So in every other pie piece, that's weird that they're not even. Are they not even? going to use my circle maker to verify my lines. That one should be straight across, and it should be no. Zero, and then it should be at a 45. They're not quite. They're not quite. All right, let's try again. Oh, but that's no. You know what? I'm not gonna stress over it. It is what it is. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm good with that. Let's do every other one of these, and I'm going to connect them this way. That's good. And then I want this loop to go about halfway here and connect to halfway here and come up and make a loop like that. About halfway. About halfway. And about halfway. Like that. That's close enough. Pardon me. And then about halfway on this line, we want to come down this way. This is a weird piece of cardstock. I don't know if you can see this. Well, yeah, you can. It's sucking up my finger oils, which I don't usually worry about on the papers that I have, but apparently this one's just going to do that. It's all right. Okay. Let me erase my guidelines because I really don't need them. This is a weird piece of paper. It's just like the ink is just soaking right in. Alright. Now, somehow I would like to incorporate the letter R into this pattern. I can There's the letter R. Do you see it? It's right here. One, and there, and there. Okay, I'm going to incorporate the letter R right there. That's good. I can see it, but it will be kind of concealed, but it'll be there. It's just weird drawing with black ink on a brown paper. It's much, especially in real life. I can see it better actually on the camera screen than I can in person. Okay, I'm happy with that. I want to add some more line weight in a couple of places. Okay, and then according to the pattern, well, that's just that's the end of the pattern, really. And then we can embellish however we want. I'm thinking I want to just do some radiating little bits. Like so. And I'm going to change over to the smaller pen. I think I'm going to do something like this. Okay. I'm thinking, you can tell, because I'm not saying anything and I'm just thinking. Maybe I want to do the graphite next. I need to sharpen my pencil. I want that to show that fold. And here. I think something like that. I don't know if you can see it yet. Okay. Good with it, but I think I want color. I think I want color. I want to see something. Can you see this color on this paper? Oh, yes, you can. Okay, how about this one? That looks much lighter. That's weird. Okay. And then maybe, what does this look like? Whoa. Wow. That's cool. That's a purple. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see. What looks the darkest? This one actually looks darkest, right? Okay. So I want this Tuscan red as my shadow color, my folded in, because that's a darker, it's actually a darker color. Gotta be a little bit more precise. You actually see it more on the camera than I do in real life, so I gotta kind of glance up into the camera screen to see how it looks. Okay, I like that. And then this medium color, I think I want here. Do I want it in there? I think so. I think so. That kind of makes it a light mid-tone brownish color. It's called sienna brown, but on the page it almost looks kind of orangey. And much lighter than it would if I drew on a white piece of paper, which is interesting. Something like that. And then I think I want a tad bit of the white right here and in that loop, and maybe right here. Not a lot. It looks like it's really strong right now, but I think once I put the purple on the other parts, it won't look so strong. Because the purple's going to be really bright. Look at that. Pow. Oh, pardon me. Came out before I could stop it. It is definitely allergy season for me lately. Which is interesting because with all this virus thing going on, anytime I blow my nose or cough because I get a little post-nasal drip, folks look at me askance. Like I'm a horrible person because I have allergies. I am not filled with virus. I promise. If I was, I would definitely stay home. I would not go out and infect the world. Not my thing. I think I may have to get a darker purple as well and do the middle coming upward. And then I might do a little tiny bit of white right at the edge. Maybe. I might not. We'll see. See what happens. I think I do want a darker purple. This one. Regular violet. I want to test it on the other side just to see how it looks. Yeah, that's okay. Kind of looks blue, but just a little bit to continue that color down into the middle. Like that. And then one bit of white. That's just making it pop off the page, especially on the camera. That white just is super reflective. The camera really picks it up. You almost don't see these radiating out black lines, but I'm okay with that. Maybe I'll put the black lines back in. Where's my pen? Is it this one I was drawing with? I think that's the one I was drawing with. I wonder if they'll stay on top now that it's got a little pencil. Keep it from sucking into the paper. Something like that. You know, I'm happy with this. This is not what I expected when I first looked at this page. I'm not happy with that. But it is what it is. Rango Swirl. I think we're good. Finished in a pretty good amount of time. And yeah, I like that. It came out good. You guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video. Next week we are going to do, have I decided what we're doing yet? Yes. We're going to do square diamond, 3 knot opened, and up and down 2. And then we will be done with the alphabet, I believe. Let me see. Let me look. Pattern focus. Yes. Then we will be done with the alphabet for what I'm going to do. And then we're going to finish off the month with Mendi Blossom 1, Diamond In, and Tribal Art. And then we will move on to the June patterns, which we will actually draw for July. So I will see you guys next week. You guys stay safe. Hopefully we are out and about a little bit. It would be nice to be out and about, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah, you guys go out and do something nice for someone today, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.